Are you planning to purchase a home in 2022 but worried about a real estate bubble? You are not alone. The number one question buyers ask me is if they'll regret buying a home this year. We'll discuss the truth about our housing market and more coming up next. Welcome to the channel. I'm Jason Fiallo, your native Virginia realtor with Long & Foster Real Estate, based in Northern Virginia. Today we'll be reviewing whether or not buying a home this year is a smart move or one you'll soon regret. We will highlight everything you need to know in under 5 minutes, starting now. 2 years ago, when COVID hit, economic forecasts anticipated our entire U.S. real estate sector would come crashing down. Fast forward to today, we know just how wrong those predictions were. Even last year, there was so much skepticism about the health of our housing market, with many believing a crash was upon us, yet here we are. Countless YouTube videos and other media outlets warned us about the second coming of the housing market crash of 2008. So what gives? Have we only been lucky thus far and finally we will see the market crash? Let's discuss. There is no secret. No matter how one tries to spin it, right now is a challenging time for those wanting to purchase a home. But does that mean it's the wrong time to buy or that you'll soon have buyer's remorse? We must first review what's happening in the market today and how it's trending moving forward. In most major metro areas, including where I live in Northern Virginia, sales prices have hit record highs. There are several reasons for this. 1, the number of active properties on the market is at a record low. 2, demand outweighs supply, therefore bidding wars ensue, driving up prices. And 3, interest rates continue to uptick, which has encouraged buyers to act now before they get priced out. Affordability is at its lowest point in 10 years, with record prices, rising mortgage rates, and an economic inflation at the highest moment since 1982. Buyers face an uphill battle. Millennials are the largest demographic of home buyers in our market today, accounting for 43% of all purchases. This group in particular is feeling the brunt of the affordability challenge, as many are first-time home buyers and earn approximately 25% less on average as a group than their predecessors, Gen Xers. Most lenders require you to have a debt-to-income ratio at or below 43% to qualify for a conventional loan. Hence, as real estate prices and interest rates go up, affordability puts marginal buyers out of reach. But let's say you fall within the debt-to-income ratio max. Does that mean it's good to purchase just because your lender has approved you? Technically, you can afford it on paper, but will it leave you house poor and stretched out too thin financially? These are questions you need to consider before committing to a home purchase. Whether you've already decided to buy a new home this year or remain on the fence, you'll need to weigh the pros and cons. Based on the current market as of April 2022 and my experience helping other buyers during this seller's market, here are some of the trade-offs. Let's start with the top pros. For one, prices are still going up and look to continue in that direction throughout the year. In the last 12 months, home appreciation has averaged above 19% across the U.S. While experts don't expect to repeat as high, home values will still be going up. Purchasing while home values are trending upwards benefits you as a buyer because you'll gain equity simply based on timing. Another critical factor is that mortgage rates are still relatively low. Since January, they have risen by over 1% and will keep going up as our economy combats inflation. Locking in now while interest rates are still below 5% is smart because having a lower rate saves you money with your monthly payment and over the life of your loan. Buying this year may be your last opportunity for home ownership for quite some time. While I would never suggest investing in a new home out of fear, it's essential to factor in that affordability becomes more problematic as prices and rates increase. The alternative is renting a place to live, but on average, rental prices have gone up by 14%, making renting versus buying less attractive. You don't get the benefits of writing off mortgage interest payments on your taxes, nor will you gain any equity when you rent. Moving on to some of the cons. Home prices are at the highest level they've been since the housing market crash of '08. Fears of another crash is top of mind for many buyers right now. No one can predict the housing market with absolute certainty, so there's always a chance of a downturn. Although a crash is highly unlikely, a market shift can happen at any time. The possibility of buying at the peak of our housing market is a legitimate fear that many have today. There is a significant imbalance between supply and demand in major metro areas. With competition at an all-time high, buyers must abandon the standard protocol when purchasing in a more balanced market. Recent home sales in February show that, on average, sellers receive nearly 5 offers. When multiple offers are in play, buyers will pay over the asking price and remove important terms like having a home inspection or an appraisal done. Your maximum budget will likely have to go up, and you should prepare to pay more out of pocket. These conditions are not ideal, but you need to know what to expect when buying in 2022. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about what we covered today, don't forget to drop a comment below. Get in touch with me directly for anything else real estate related, and I'll be happy to help.